Hey, sorry to bug you when you're busy, but I need you to handle a client meeting for me. Wait, a client meeting? Right now?
I'm the bride you just suggested Keiichi should dump all the wedding prep onto.
Wait, what? You're actually getting married to Keiichi, and it's happening today? I'm Keiichi Sato. Today's the day I've been waiting for my wedding with the love of my life, Noah. Why the heck is Takeru calling me now of all times?
It could be something urgent. Maybe just pick up real quick?
Hello, this is Keiichi speaking. I'm so glad you picked up. Hey, sorry to bug you when you're busy, but I need you to handle a client meeting for me. Wait, a client meeting? Right now? You took a couple days off for your wedding, right? But let's be real, weddings are mostly about the bride, so you can totally leave the rest of the prep to her. Just sneak out for a bit and finalize that deal with our client, got it? I'm really sorry, but that's not happening. The wedding is about to start. Wait, what? Yeah, we're kicking things off at her wedding in less than an hour. There's no way I can skip out on this and rush to meet the client to finalize a deal. Then how about after your wedding ceremony? What time's it gonna be over? Since we're having our wedding during the day, it'll likely finish up by 4 p.m. After that, we'll have the after party and clean up, just the whole deal. I expect it to be busy all day, which is why I took a few days off from my job. I see. I guess I'll have to reschedule the meeting with our client then. By the way, who's the client we're supposed to have a meeting with? It's Days Advertising, one of our biggest accounts. Days Advertising? Wait a sec, isn't that...
Hey, Keiichi, would it be alright if I took over that call for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Hi there. This is Noah Harazono from the planning department over at Days Advertising.
Wait, Noah? Why are you with Keiichi right now?
I'm the bride you just suggested Keiichi should dump all the wedding prep onto.
Wait, what? You're actually getting married to Keiichi? And it's happening today?
My husband mentioned he sent out invites to everyone in his department, including you. Did you not even check who he's marrying? And you're his direct supervisor, but you didn't show up to our wedding?
I RSVP'd no because I thought I'd be out of town for a business trip on your wedding day. But since that got canceled, I ended up back at work today.
Is that so? Well, just so you're aware, most of the employees from our company are here at our wedding. So there shouldn't be any meetings scheduled today with your company. I just spoke to someone on our team and they said the meeting is planned for Monday. Can you check your email for that?
You're right. I totally missed that email. I'm sorry about that. Alright then, I'll have Keiichi head to the meeting with your company first thing Monday. Thanks again.
Alright, I'm hanging up now. Well, now that everything's sorted out, let's celebrate our wedding. We've worked so hard to prepare for this day. Let's just relax and enjoy every moment.
Thanks, Noah. Let's enjoy today to the fullest. And just like that, our wedding went off without a hitch. I thought that was the end of it, but on Monday, I was back at work handling that client meeting my boss, Takeru, had assigned to me. I'm the sales manager over at Tokimeki Printing, and I take care of accounts for clients like Days Advertising, who send a lot of projects our way. Today I thought we could discuss the Doki Doki sports posters in our meeting. I've put together a list of what they're asking for, along with some printing options that fit their requirements.
Thank you, Keiichi. Since we're displaying these posters outside, I figured we should use something like synthetic or Yupo paper since they're better at handling the weather. But,
is there something you're concerned about?
Actually, Takeru from your company called us this morning. He's looking to cut expenses by switching to a cheaper paper to print more copies. Either the 70 kilogram medium weight paper or the 90 kilogram heavyweight paper. But we'd really prefer not to sacrifice quality.
True, heavyweight paper is less expensive, but it's thinner and doesn't last long, especially outside. Since these posters will be exposed to the weather, I really believe we should choose something tougher. I'll talk to Takeru myself. Let's go with whatever you and Doki Doki Sports think is best.
Yeah, that would be great. Thank you.
We appreciate it.
A few hours later, I'm back from the client meeting. Here's the finalized agreement with Days Advertising for the Doki Doki Sports poster project. Thanks. It looks like everything went smoothly. Let me take a look. Hold on a minute. Didn't I specifically say we wanted to use heavyweight paper for the posters? Why does our agreement say synthetic paper?
Doki Doki Sports wanted paper for their outdoor posters that could handle the elements. Regular paper wouldn't last in the wind and rain, so we opted for synthetic. Both Noah and Akira from Days Advertising approved it and signed off on the agreement.
But I was clear with you, and I even reached out to Noah about this. I mentioned that we need to cut down on costs. Our company isn't in the best financial position. We've been told to save money wherever we can. If I already explained that to them, you should have been thinking along the same lines and kept our company in mind.
I get where you're coming from, but...
Keiji, that was Takeru's goal, wasn't it? If he already laid out the steps, shouldn't you have stuck to them?
Exactly, right, Yui?
That's Yui Wakunami, one of the newer hires. She's super earnest and takes everything by the book. I understand where Yui's coming from too, but that's not how this works. This deal isn't between me and Takeru, it's really between Tokimeki Printing and Days Advertising. That means their needs come first. If our client isn't happy with what we're proposing, then there's no deal. So I paid attention to what they wanted and made the decision that made the most sense. It wouldn't be right for us to go against what our client wants just to cut costs, right?
What did you just say?
Honestly, we've all been holding back our thoughts around Takeru, but Keiichi is definitely right. We should really focus on what the client needs rather than just listening to our management.
Exactly. Losing the contract over something like that would be a huge mistake on our part.
Ugh. So that's what everyone actually thinks, huh? Even if they never voiced it out loud.
We've already signed the contract with Days Advertising, so we should move forward as planned.
Fine. Let's proceed with this version and call it honoring the client's wishes. But just don't forget that we need to consider the company's financial health as we go on.
Got it. From that point on, the atmosphere in the sales team began to evolve. Slowly but surely, things started to change.
Hey, Keiji, would you mind looking over the materials I prepped for our next meeting with Kiramiki Foods? I did my best to make it all connect well, but I'm feeling a bit iffy about it.
Sure, I'll take a look. Can you hand me a copy?
Here you go. Thanks so much.
Oh, Keiichi, my meeting with the client didn't go so well. I don't know what to do. I don't think I got a clear idea of what they wanted.
Your presentation materials were solid. Once I finish checking Yui's materials, let's do a quick practice session together to find ways to make it better.
Really? Oh, thanks, Keiichi.
Ooh, I want to join that session too. Is that alright?
Of course. The more the merrier.
You're always so dependable, Keiji.
Nah, I'm just doing what I can. But seriously, anytime you need help, just ask.
Good.
Keiichi, sorry for the interruption. You seem really busy with mentoring, but do you have a quick minute to talk?
Sure, what's wrong, Takeru?
I want you to begin reaching out to some new clients. I've got a list of potential companies for us to target. But just so you know, their reps can be pretty hard to persuade. They're known for being realistic, and getting a yes from them isn't easy. You might run into some hurdles.
No problem, I'll take care of it. And if it's okay with you, I'd like to bring along one of the newer team members. It'll be a nice opportunity for her to gain some experience.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then, Yui, I'll ask you to come along. Is that alright?
Yeah, I'll do my best.
Sounds good. Go for it, you two. I really hope he doesn't embarrass himself by getting turned down in front of his younger colleague. Yeah.
And 2 weeks later. Hey Takeru, we've got the final contract ready with Doyomeki Advertising. We also landed a deal with Smile Up Core and Waku Waku Printing and...
Whoa, hang on! There were 10 companies on that list, and they're all tough nuts to crack. You're telling me you actually managed to land that many contracts with them?
Yeah, some of them were pretty hard to negotiate with. A few really pushed back. But we got 5 to sign contracts with us. And there are a few more still in the works. I'm planning to keep reaching out to them.
Are you serious?
Keiji's a really good listener. He never tries to push our pitch on clients. He just has a natural conversation and finds out what they actually need, then offers them something that fits perfectly. I picked up a lot from seeing how he negotiates. I was too focused on pitching our products instead of actually hearing their needs.
Man, I envy you, Yui. I wish I could have seen him in action. Seriously, have you seen his sales numbers this month? He's way ahead of the rest of us.
He's so inspiring. We really need to level up.
What the hell? I really thought that list of potential clients would throw him off. But instead of messing up, he's nailing it and landing deal after deal. Now everyone's looking up to him more than ever. Keiichi, do you mind lending me that list for a bit?
Sure, go ahead.
I know you can't tackle all these companies by yourself, so I'll swing by a few of them. If we work together, we can reach more people and land more clients.
Sounds good. I'll be counting on you as well.
Is Takeru gonna be fine out there all on his own?
And so, Takeru set off to do his own sales rounds alone, but...
I'm really sorry, but we already have a long-standing relationship with another printing company we do business with.
I see. But if you could just give me a few minutes to explain what we can offer to your company...
Unfortunately, we're too busy for a meeting with you right now. I'm going to need you to leave.
Right. Thank you for your time. Oh, I couldn't even get into their building. They wouldn't look at my materials either. And yet, Keiichi managed to close multiple deals with clients this tough? If he keeps knocking down all the hurdles I set up, then it might be time for me to...
And a few days later, something happened. Noah and Akira, what's going on? I wasn't aware you two were stopping by since we didn't have a meeting set.
It's about the posters we ordered for Doki Doki Sports. We've got a bit of an issue.
Here, just take a look at this.
The colors look pretty sharp. Wait a minute. This isn't right.
Yeah, I figured you'd pick up on it straight away if we showed it to you in person.
This isn't the paper we agreed on, is it? I mean, sure, it's definitely thick, but it seems more like 90 kilogram heavyweight paper.
We specifically chose synthetic paper because it's tougher against rain and wind. Regular heavyweight paper isn't good enough for outside use.
Yeah, I remember that. I even gave the printing team clear instructions about this.
So then, why do we get something totally different?
I'm terribly sorry about this. I'll get in touch with the printing team ASAP and figure out what happened.
Excuse me for jumping in. About that paper issue, you're not going to believe this, but it was Takeru who changed it.
Wait, Yui, are you sure about that?
Yes, last week, right when he came back from sales, I overheard him on the phone with a printing team. He specifically told them to change the quality of the paper for this project. So, it was Takeru who switched up the paper's quality. I'm so sorry I didn't say anything sooner. I thought maybe the contract had changed. I'm really sorry.
Thanks for letting us know. And none of this is your fault, Yui. Let's call Takeru over and clear this up.
Oh, about the paper quality for this project? Yeah, that was me. I changed it.
But why would you do that? You knew what Day's advertising requested. I made that clear to you.
There was no change on our end, and we told you multiple times the posters had to be on synthetic papers.
Our company has been aiming to lower costs by 5% since last month, but we haven't hit that goal yet. If we can get printing done cheaper, why wouldn't we? We even get more printed for the same price. Sounds like a win, right? When I called your company, Noah, neither you nor Akira was available, but the person I talked to didn't say no to my idea.
Look, if you couldn't connect with us, the actual project managers, you can't just assume the message got passed along. We specifically chose synthetic paper because regular heavyweight paper wouldn't hold up for these posters. Switching up the paper quality without us checking first, that's really out of line.
And for the record, even if you printed us more posters, that would just be a hassle for us.
Oh, really?
This project is limited to a specific number of posters, and they've already worked out how many they actually need. They can't just randomly put up extra ones.
We calculated how many posters we actually needed to keep from overspending. But all you did, Takeru, was downgrade the poster's quality.
No way.
Sorry for the interruption. I'm Mika Gondo, the COO. Takeru, we've had a couple of clients point out that their orders aren't what they expected. Can you look into this?
Yes, ma'am.
Hold on. Don't tell me you've been using the same cost-cutting strategy with our other clients too. I get that cutting costs is important, but sticking to the deal we made with our clients, delivering what they really want, and doing our jobs properly is what counts the most.
Honestly, I don't know how you've managed to stay in a department head position with that kind of mindset. From now on, if we work with your company again, we'll be requesting anyone but you as our point of contact. And Takeru, make sure you personally handle all follow-ups with any other clients affected by these delivery issues, including Day's advertising.
Got it, ma'am.
After that, Takeru was held accountable for the delivery issues and had to pay for the damages out of his own wallet. He got demoted and eventually decided to leave the company. Rumor has it, he left with a serious amount of debt.
If I had just stuck to the contract and actually listened to our clients, none of this would have happened.
As for me, I got promoted to department head. I've been working hard, but I also make time for Noah. Hey, we've got a 3-day weekend coming up. Want to go on a little trip? It's been non-stop work lately. Feels like we haven't had a real break in forever.
Ooh, great idea. I've been wanting to soak in a hot spring for ages.
Alright, let's look for a nice inn with a hot spring.
Yes, I'm so excited.